Hello, everybody, and welcome to Church at Home with Rachel for Tuesday, the 2nd of May. Just to give you a heads up, there won't be another Church at Home until Sunday when I will do Gospel on the Go for the 5th Sunday of Easter, and then I should be back up and running with Church at Home with Rachel on Monday, the 8th of May. I'm just going to be taking some time off. Some of you, if you've been watching for the last while, will be really familiar with Dude, my dog, otherwise known as Prince of Armdale, the Rectory Rover, the wiggly-ass horse monkey, best friend, my puppy, even though he was 9 years old. He called me mommy. I was his mom. He made me a mom. Um, Dude has had a bum knee for some years. It was misdiagnosed by a vet years ago, and then it was too late really to do much with it. And he'd been hanging in, doing really well until the last little while. Well, his knee was really sore, and this past weekend it's either infected or he had a tumor. We're not sure which, and it's okay that we don't know. But his knee swelled up, probably as big as a grapefruit, and he was in a lot of pain. And so yesterday, Rob and I made the very difficult decision that we would take Rob to the vet, and they did X-rays, and they showed us what his knee looked like, and they explained, we could amputate, but on a dog that age, um, it would be more painful than anything. So we made the decision to say goodbye to Dude. And so I am recording this sitting in front of his cage where he went to bed every night. At about 10 minutes after 10, he would come and tell me it was his time to go to bed. He would climb up on the couch and I'd take off my glasses and he would lick my face a million times. And I would kiss him 7 times on each side of the head. And then he would give me a hug, put his head on this shoulder and then on the other shoulder. Then he'd go over and say goodnight to Rob, and then he'd grab his puppy, which he's had since he was a tiny little puppy, and he would take his puppy to bed. And he had a lot of toys. This was his rope and a ball and a fist and or a Kong bone, his flamingo and his Santa Claus and put a pig in here. He knew them all by name, and we could tell him to go find one. He'd go find it for us and tell him to put his toys away. This is his basket. He's put his toys away. Very very neat little puppy. Um, but I'd just like to say thank you to all of you who have loved Dude with me. The times when his tail went prancing back a bit behind me in the camera, or he would be caught snoring or barking or doing other bodily functions while I was recording. Dude is, like I said, for those of you who know me, I have 2 stepsons, but they're not really close. And Dude was my kid. Dude was my child. And I will love him forever. So I'm gonna take a couple days off and see if I can heal a little bit. Um, but in case anybody is wondering, what does a priest think about animals? Do they go to heaven? I don't know for sure that anyone goes to heaven. I don't know for sure what happens after this life because I haven't been given the privilege of seeing through the veil, seeing what happens after this life. I trust in God. I trust in a God that would give me my best friend, Rob, who I love and who loves me, and the bond that we have, the love that we have, I don't think it stops just because the body stops. And God gave me Dude, a little being that I needed in my life, who has helped me through such difficult times and celebrated in great times and has been the absolute boon companion that I could have. He has been best friend and often service dog to my husband. He has been the one who makes us laugh, sometimes makes us mad, the one who was always there to greet us when we came home, whether it was after hours or even days away, or simply 5 minutes as we ran up to the store. He always wagged his tail and acted like because we'd been gone forever. His toys are all over our house, and there's places that where I go to sit, I will think I have to make room for Dude. He used to bring me my slippers and my socks, pick up a pen if I dropped it. He was a reminder to me to love and to be loved. Do I think that Dude is gone, that he didn't have a soul? No. I think that God would receive Dude home as much as I believe he would receive me or Rob or anyone else home. Dude was a beautiful soul, and I have to believe, even if I am deluded, let me live in my delusion. I have to believe that we will be reunited with him one day, because he is such a part of our hearts. I pray that you have someone, a fur being, something, someone, a person, an animal, something in your life that loves you unconditionally. That no matter how grumpy you are, they make you smile. No matter how frustrated you might get, they're still there, reminding you that you are loved because you are simply you. Dude will always be a part of my life, a huge part of my life. And right now, it feels like a whole piece of my life is missing. That'll clear up. That'll ease. The pain will ease. It will heal. I will always love him, and I'll always miss him. And my heart will always be a little bit broken because of his death. But as they say, it's the broken places where the light shines through. There's a little bit more, well, heck, there's a whole lot more light shining into my life right now because my heart is broken really big. I miss you, dude. I love you. Rest in peace, Reverend Dude. Like I said, I'll be back on Monday for Church at Home with Rachel, and I ask your prayers for Rob and I, and for Dan and Rob, his brothers who live in Ontario, and for all who loved him. And I pray that you will hug your beings. Go and pet your pets. Give them an extra treat. Tell them you love them. And let them know how much they mean to you. Thank you for being out there in YouTube world. Your support and your encouragement and your love of Dude over the last months and years has been absolutely phenomenal. And he was a little bit of a ham, and I think he liked it too. So I say farewell, Godspeed. I love you, Reverend Dude. God bless everybody. Have a great week. And I'll see you Sunday for Gospel to Go, next Monday for Church at Home with Rachel.